Hi folks, welcome to another episode of Blue and Gold Talk. If you're new on this channel, this is the video where I just push the button and I got no clue what I'm going to say. So there you go. It's a clickbait video. Clickbait. You hear that all the time, right? Clickbait. God, the only thing I see about clickbait out there is fake trades. You know, that's a lot of that happens. My channel, guys, I'll never trick you with words. I'll just say proposed trade, you know, for fun. Proposed trade. You know, talking about trades. Actually, I think the Sabres are going to land Jakob Chychrun. Call me nuts. I think they're going to. I just got a gut feeling about it. That's all. That's my logic. I do. I got this feeling that the Sabres are going to land Jakob Chychrun. And I think Chychrun would love to be on a team like this, where they're up and coming, like what he's coming from over there. Every player, of course, says they want to play in a contender, but you know, you kind of get buried by egos and everything. And I think it's well known around the league that you keep your ego at the door on this team. You don't bring that negative crap into our dressing room. That doesn't happen here no more. We traded that trash out of here, those type of players out of here. I won't mention Robin Lehner's name. You know, there's players you got to get rid of that are just cancers to your dressing room. And absolutely, you get these clowns out of town. I don't care how good they are as players. Get them out. Throw them on the street. Do whatever it takes. Just get them out. Give them a ticket, tell them to cross the border, Buffalo, tell them to get to Niagara on the other side and send them away. Get rid of them, you know. Send them over to like one of our poor Canadian franchises that doesn't know any better. You know, we did Ottawa such a favor giving them a first rounder for that clown. Oh my goodness. I don't care what his numbers were in Buffalo. That guy was showing up to practices drunk. All sorts of stories I heard on the side. All sorts of crap. One of you guys even told me on the channel that that your brother-in-law was a mover and Lehner ripped him off and didn't pay him. Like, how does a professional athlete get away with this crap? I don't know. But anyway, I start thinking it's going to be a rant video. Let's drop that. So right now, I think if we go further into our future, we go a little further into our future, I think we're looking at a playoff team. I've been saying it for a while now, guys. I believe it. I do. I wouldn't say it unless I believed it. I really do believe that this could be a playoff team this year, but we'd have to get some breaks. And sometimes when a team's young and they're on the rise, which we are, and they're making a lot of mistakes still, which we are, they can still make it, okay? But then it's an early exit. Then other teams that are young and get in and they're playing the right brand of hockey, all of a sudden, they might go out in the first round, but you see signs that this team is really on the way. This team's on the way. You know, I remember Chicago when they were a young bunch and they were just starting. I used to enjoy watching Blackhawk games before they won their first cup with that bunch. I used to enjoy them. I know Detroit was still the powerhouse at the time, but I used to watch this Chicago team. I was like, this team, this is going to be a good team over here, you know? You know, I just didn't think they would fade as quick as they did either. It's funny, you know, life in the NHL, it's merciless. You know, you're champion one day and you're non-existent the next, it feels like. Just is the way it is. So if we can go now, guys, I figure from this point on, just continue building respect, keeping the internal thing healthy, keeping this let's face it, the losing culture is done. We know this. We get our hearts broken, but we're getting our hearts broken, guys, by lack of development, not because of a losing culture. The next time this team is hurting, playing crap, looking bad, and it could be next game, youngest team in hockey, lowest paid team in hockey. And I keep saying lowest, even though I know Arizona's a little lower than us, but I'm looking at Ben Bishop as non-existent. We really have $5 million more in cap, guys. So, you know, when you break it all down and where this team is headed, it's a good place. You know, Adams has only been at it a few years. I can't imagine giving Adams 5 years. What he's three, let's say this year and 3 more full seasons of Kevin Adams as our general manager. Where will we be, folks? Where will we be? I mean, he's got players wanting to be in Buffalo when the team had Kruger. He managed to somehow swing that. Like somehow, like he just somehow managed that with this bunch. And we haven't looked back since, guys. We just haven't. The Sabres have just been steady as a rock. They just have been. Since Kruger's gone and we put Granato, and we did the due diligence thing of looking at other coaches before we gave Granato the job, we did, which is the right thing to do. And we did that. And Granato was more than grateful to have a shot as a Sabres bench boss. He was more than grateful. So not only do we have players that want to play here now, not only do we have a lot of young studs in cap space, we also have a general manager who's 100% grateful for his job and treats his workplace without a holier-than-thou attitude. He doesn't have that. You can see he's liked with his peers, the people that work around him. His workplace is, the environment of the Buffalo Sabres workplace is healthy now, guys. I don't think it was like that with guys like Jason Botterill. I just don't. I think Botterill was not as terrible as a GM, maybe as some Sabres fans make him out to be, but I just don't think he was a friendly guy. Doesn't seem like it. Whereas Kevin Adams, he seems sincere. I don't see him, you go by his office, it doesn't say general manager with the door closed. Like his door's probably open. He's like this, he's on the phone and laughing, talking to somebody. And he's probably trying to make good relationships out there with other general managers. So when the time is right, he moves in for the kill and gets something that this franchise needs. And this is why, guys, I'm talking about Jakob Chychrun again. I think the Sabres are going to land him somehow. I just got this good feel about it. It's weird. And I know he's not really tied to the Sabres at all in rumors or anything. Just that's why it could happen, I think. Neither was Taylor Hall when we got him, We managed to land the biggest free agent. I know Hall sucked as a Sabre, but at the time he was the big free agent out there, and we managed to get him for a year. And that was a last desperate attempt with the old regime. And then we had to clear them all out. Get them all out of here, get them all out. So now with this young bunch, when you come onto this team now, there's a sense of duty you have to have as a Buffalo Sabre now. It's not like before where you just go like this and they go, here's your paycheck. And that's it. It's not like that no more. No, now it's a workplace, an environment that you must respect and treat properly. It's a team that has a proud history, and they know it. This young bunch, respects our history. That's the difference with this young team and any damn young team or any squad that we had since the tank years. They never respected our history like this bunch. Look at last year when they brought RJ on the ice. Look at this year with Ryan Miller taking a team picture. This team respects our history, folks. And that's something that's, to me, is golden. Because that's one of the reasons I started this damn channel, is because I was fed up people taking shots at our team when we have such a damn proud history. It's like, no. You got teams from like Florida and Anaheim talking crap about our team. They're not even hockey markets. They don't have our history. I don't care if they've got a cup over there. They don't even probably remember their players from that team. We remember guys from the 70s on our squad, from our bunch here, our fan base. We know. We love our heroes from this franchise. We do. And my whole jersey collection's based on our heroes, because this team means a lot to me, And it ticks me off. So I better stop this video soon. I'm getting upset now. My God. Yeah, I think we're going to be busy at the deadline. I will say that. So I'm going to leave it there. I'll let you guys tell me what you think of that. I think we're going to land Chychrun somehow. Gut feeling. That's it. Just a gut feeling. I could be wrong. Somebody's here. Gotta go, folks. See you then.